lives around the NBA. That is what the franchise hopes of these guys.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint him.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Drummond, and he dunks it down.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
He is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second-chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Morris against Griffin. Morris into the lane. Can't hit from in close. Pistons leading by 10. Johnson dishes to Jackson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Reggie Jackson.
That one is off.
2 free throws.
And the Pistons making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Hill, he's checked in for the Pacers. Griffin against Hill. From past the arc. The Pistons rebound, but they recover it. Goes up again, and out the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
It's George on the wing. Pick up by Hill. Outside Hill. Here's Ellis. And the shot falls short this time.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Offensive rebound.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Morris with the bucket.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Detroit leading by 19 points. Gortat inside. Hill's there. The Pistons working the ball around now. Griffin goes in. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hill, no good. Detroit's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. That doesn't go either for Griffin.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Hill has the open look. Misses off the left iron. Detroit's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Griffin's shot is off.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
He feeds it to Porter. Hill against Griffin. Good if it goes. And it would have counted it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons.
And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And so in the game for the Pacers, Harry Jones out there with Paul George. Then it's Turner. Then it's Shelvin Mack. At the elbow, it's Turner. Jones. And it's sent back by Drummond. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. And George kicks to Mack. The shot's good on the assist by George. Mack's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pacers. Griffin with it. Here's Jackson. Griffin kicks to Sullinger. Back to Griffin. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
They set the pick. Turner with a screen on Jackson. Dishes it to Mack from 15 feet away, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Detroit leading by 16. To the middle, and Jackson with the basket on the assist by Griffin. 11 points for Reggie Jackson.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Doris Burke has it for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, head coach of the Pistons had some words for his team over the break. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Drummond. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
Thank you, Doris. To the inside, here's Turner, and he gets it to go.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
Still Pistons ball.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Jackson passes to Griffin.
Here with the lead, they'd really like to finish this team off. But they just haven't knocked down the three-pointers at the same percentage that they did in the first half here in the second. So we'll see what happens going forward.
To the left side wing. Sullinger with the bucket.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Kicks it to Mack. And Griffin sends it back. And here's Jackson. Outside Griffin. Outside Jackson. Back to Griffin. Shot clock at 5. Detroit needs to get off a shot. That doesn't go either for Griffin.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, you can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Detroit leading by 15. Johnson goes in, passes it to Jackson. Griffin dishes to Sullinger. He kicks to Johnson. Feeds it to Drummond. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Griffin. He's got 17 points, and he's been a brick wall today with all those blocks.
You got that right. He's giving them serious doubts about bringing the ball to the rim.
The Pacers making a switch here. Morris is checked in.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
Here's the screen, and that's going to be a travel.
You can't afford to be playing that loose right now.
Definitely not. I mean, things have to be tight. You want to be playing smart, high-level basketball. You don't want to be brain fading right now.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Jackson kicks to Drummond. Johnson, the pass to Drummond. Lets it fly. Detroit, no good that time either. Pacers trail by 17. Pass to Morris. And it's sent back by Drummond. Johnson against George. Drummond dishes to Griffin. Drummond a screen. Griffin against Morris. Sullinger. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Jones has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. They need this one, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
Shooting for Detroit, number 12. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Pulls up on the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And George kicks to Turner, and the wide-open shot from Morris drills the three-pointer.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Morris against Griffin. Now the pass to Sullinger. Sullinger the screen. Jackson passes to Griffin. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And that's 21 points for Freak.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Gonna be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Pistons.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Griffin. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
The feed to Jones. Indiana moving the ball around. It's stolen by Sullinger. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Connects from three-point range. And the Pistons lead by 18. And so here is Indiana. Turner with a screen on Jackson. There's the dish to Morris. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Morris. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 9 seconds left in the game. Hardaway kicks to Griffin. Shot on the wing. No good. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0.
And that's a wrap for Shaq, Kenny the Jet, Kevin